lecture on India's 2025 budget for research and education. अगर किसी मुल्क का फ्यूचर देखना हो तो उसका बजट देखो कि रिसर्च एंड एजुकेशन पे कितना बजट है. My objectives today to provide a deep, in-depth understanding of the allocation, initiatives and implications of India's 2025 budget concerning research and education. Session outline. My today's lecture is number 1, Introduction to the Union Budget 2025. Number 2, Budget Allocation for Education. Number 3, Key Initiatives in Research, Higher Education. These are my key points and 4 key points. Skill Development and Innovation Programs. Skill Development and Innovation Programs. Number 5, Implications and Future Prospects. Implications and Future Prospects of Budget 2025 to 2026. Introduction to the Union Budget. First, I will introduce you the budget policies 2025. The overview is the Union Budget 2025 was presented by Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman on February 1, 2025. The budget emphasizes inclusive development, focusing on sectors such as education. Education, one of the primary pillar, that is education. Healthcare is the second. Infrastructure and development. Key highlights of budget 2025. Total budget outlay 1.2 lakh crores, making a 6.65% increase from the previous year. Remember, emphasis on fostering innovation, research and skill development to prepare India's youth for future challenges. Budget number 2, budget allocations for education. Overall allocation, total education budget 1 crore 28 lakh 6,050 crores, as 6.65% increase from the previous year. Departments of School Education and Literacy 78,572 crores, 61% of the total education budget. Department of Higher Education 50,077 crores, 39% of the total education budget. Central Universities allocation increased to 16,146 crores. In the previous fiscal year is only 15,000 crores. This funding aims to enhance infrastructure, support research initiatives and provide quality education nationwide. That is the primary objective of this allocation of this budget, and it increases 6.65% as compared to previous year, so that they focus more in education. Student financial aid now, significant boost 2,160 crores, as increase of over 68% increase in this. Demonstrates that government's commitment to making higher education accessible to all regardless of financial background. That's very important key point. Number 3, key initiatives in research and higher education. Number 3, initiatives in research and higher education. PM Research Fellowship Scheme. PM Research Fellowship Scheme, provision of 10,000 fellowships over the next 5 years. 10,000 fellowships over the next 5 years. Focus on technological research in premier institutions like IITs and IISc. My dear, National Centers for Excellence, establishment of 5 centers with global expertise. The aimed at equipping youth with industry relevant skills for Make for India, Make for the World. Make for India, Make for the World. Manufacturing, Center of Excellence in Artificial Intelligence for Education. That is one of the key important factor. Allocated 5,000 crores to revolutionize education with cutting edge artificial intelligence technologies. Expansion of IITs. Additional infrastructure for 6,500 more students in 5 IITs established after 2013. IIT Patna students capacity will also be expanded. बहुत सारे लोगों को अब एडमिशन आईआईटीज में मिलेगा. और फोर्थ पॉइंट, स्किल डेवलपमेंट. दैट्स मोर इंपॉर्टेंट. स्किल इज मोर इंपॉर्टेंट देन एजुकेशन. व्हाट budget says about skill development and innovation program. Atal Tinkering Labs plan to establish 50,000 labs in government schools over the next 5 years. 50,000 labs aimed at nurturing curiosity and fostering innovation among students. That is also a very important decision. Bharatiya Bhasha Pustak Scheme. Listen carefully. Bharatiya Bhasha Pustak Scheme. Implementation to provide digital versions of Indian language books for schools and higher education. That facilitates learning in native languages, making education more and more accessible. Now, I'm talking about now the broadband connectivity in schools. This is also a very important point. Expansion of the BharatNet project to all government secondary and primary schools ensures equal access to digital resources for education. Number 5, my dear, implications and future prospects. Implications and future prospects. Inclusive growth. That's first heading. The budget's focus on education and skill development aims to bridge the gap between urban and rural education. Bridge the gap between urban and rural education standards. और गांव में भी अच्छे स्कूल, हायर सेकेंडरीज, लैब्स इस बजट के हिसाब से बनाई जाएंगी. Employment opportunity, that's burning issue in our country. Investment in research and innovations is expected to create new job opportunities and foster a culture of entrepreneurship. Fostering a culture of entrepreneurship like Israel and Japan. Global competitiveness by enhancing the quality of education and promoting skill development. India aims to strengthen its position in global economy. Now the important point is, what are the challenges ahead? That's very important to discuss this point. Challenges क्या आ जाएंगी इस बजट के हिसाब से? क्या इम्प्लीमेंट हो जाएंगे या ऐसी हवाई बातें चल रही है? Implementation of these initiatives is crucial. Continuous monitoring and evaluation will be necessary to ensure that the allocated funds achieve the desired outcomes. ये सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट है, particularly हमारे जैसे देशों में. The Union Budget 2025 reflects a forward-thinking vision for India's education and research sectors. With substantial investment and innovative initiatives, the government aims to empower the youth, foster innovation and drive inclusive growth. The success of these measures will depend on effective implementation and the collective efforts of all stakeholders in the education ecosystem. My dear, मैं आपको रेफरेंस बताऊंगा यूनियन बजट 2025 फॉरवर्ड थिंकिंग विजन फॉर हायर एजुकेशन फोकस ऑन स्किल डेवलपमेंट इनोवेशन इंक्लूसिव education budget 2025 education sector gets 1.28 lakh crores, boost up 6.65% from last year. This is the conclusion I'm telling you. In the union budget 2025 to 2026, India has demonstrated a strong commitment to advancing my favorite topic, to advancing artificial intelligence across various sectors. Key allocations and initiatives include number one, Center of Excellence in Artificial Intelligence for Education. The government has allocated 500 crores to establish a new center of excellence in artificial intelligence, specifically focused on education. This initiative aims to integrate artificial intelligence into education framework. That's very, very important decision, I think so. Enhancing learning methodologies and outcomes. Number two, National Centers of Excellence for Skilling to prepare the youth for industry 4.0. The budget proposes the creation of 5 national centers of excellence for skilling. These centers will collaborate with global partners to provide industry relevant expertise covering curriculum, design, training of trainers, skill certification, frameworks, and regular assessments. Number 3, India AI Mission. हिंदुस्तान हमारे मुल्क का मिशन क्या है regarding artificial intelligence? The government has announced a $1.25 billion investment under the Indian AI Mission aimed at funding artificial intelligence startup and infrastructure. This initiative seeks to bolster the artificial intelligence ecosystem in India, fostering innovation and supporting the development of cutting-edge technologies. That is artificial intelligence. These strategic investments underscore India's dedication to harnessing artificial intelligence potential, ensuring the nation remains at the forefront of technological innovation and reaps the benefits of artificial intelligence driven advancement